Andersonville Prison History and Conditions. In the depths of the Civil War, a prison unlike any other became a living nightmare for thousands of Union soldiers. It was a place where death came not with a bullet, but with hunger, disease, and despair. Andersonville, Camp Sumter, a name etched in history as a symbol of suffering and inhumanity. Built to hold 10,000 prisoners by the summer of 1864, more than 33,000 men were crammed into its wooden stockade. There were no barracks, no shelters. Prisoners scavenged scraps of wood to build crude shanties or slept in the dirt, exposed to relentless heat and torrential rain. Food rations, if they came, were meager: a handful of cornmeal, a spoonful of beans. Water flowed from a single stream that doubled as their drinking source and their sewer. Dysentery, scurvy, and malnutrition claimed hundreds of lives every week. By August 1864, the death toll had reached over 100 men per day. They called it the deadline, an invisible barrier surrounding the perimeter. Cross it even by accident and the guards would shoot to kill. Among the suffering, there was a flicker of defiance. A group of prisoners formed the Regulators, determined to fight against fellow captives who preyed on the weak, the so-called raiders. Justice was served swiftly, even in the shadow of death. But justice could not restore the humanity stripped away from this place. When Union forces liberated the survivors in 1865, the true horror of Andersonville was exposed to the world. Of the 45,000 men held here, nearly 13,000 had perished. The scars of Andersonville remain, a solemn reminder of war's darkest depths. And yet, in their suffering, these men bore witness to the unyielding will to survive. Their story endures, a somber echo of what should never be forgotten. The scars of Andersonville remain, a solemn reminder of war's darkest depths. And yet, in their suffering, these men bore witness to the unyielding will to survive. Their story endures, a somber echo of what should never be forgotten. To view stories like these, visit americasawfullyheroes.com.